And our message to Gen Z is this.
They can't even define what a woman is.
Our message to millennials, speaking as one myself.
They can't even define what a woman is.
If you wanted a summation of the RNC, that's it right there. A lot of shouting, bad acting, culture war grievance, and absolutely zero substantive discussions of policy. It was 4 nights of the most anti-American ideas set on a stage, surrounded by American flags, and an audience who hooted and hollered for everything from overturning an election to J.D. Vance's grandma threatening literal vehicular homicide on his childhood friend.
Now, she once told me, when she found out that I was spending too much time with a local kid who was known for dealing drugs, that if I ever hung out with that kid again, she would run him over with her car.
And at some points, it was a therapy session for those on stage.
And a parent at my 3-year-old son's preschool spit on my car. My family was denied service and kicked out of a restaurant.
The first person I knew who supported Donald Trump was my father. I was shocked.
The nagging feeling that everything we love is slipping away.
And at others, it was just them saying, or in some cases literally screaming, the quiet part out loud.
I've spent most of my life in Washington where the president is at the top of the pyramid, everyone wants to be the president. But if you think about it, the presidency comes with great power, obviously. But if you think about it, that is a title that is bestowed by a process of some sort that can be subverted.
The election result, we're never going to let that happen again.
All of this was, at points, objectively funny, or cringy, or corny, or just plain bizarre. But again, did you notice how they basically didn't tell you a single iota of actual policy? That's because they can't. Just like their stance on abortion, which they carefully omitted for the entire 4 days, Republicans know that if they were honest and straightforward with the American people about how they want to do the things they want to do, they'd lose in a landslide. But if you want to know more, look up Project 2025 and read about it. Flip to any one of its 920 pages and see what their plans actually are. Firing 50,000 federal government employees, unchecked deregulation for big corporations, tax cuts for the ultra-wealthy, further restrictions on abortion, sending your tax dollars to religious private schools. That is the truth of what MAGA politicians want to do. They just think you're too stupid to ask how, and too distracted by their madness to ask why.